Hello and welcome to today's video. Today we are here and we're back in NASCAR Heat 5, our revamped schedule for content. Today is the final week of the first week of that brand new revamped schedule. And this is our one surviving series from our multiple solo series before. I'm not saying that we're not going to do NASCAR Chosen 5 again at some point, but for now that is on break along with Wreckfest. Of course, we'll have solo Wreckfest content as we had earlier in the week. But right now, we gotta take a look at where we are in the standings. We only have a few truck races left before the playoffs. Last episode, we took on uh, Indianapolis with the Xfinity Series and finished fourth. So it looks like today we're doing Kentucky in both Xfinity and truck. So let's see where we are in the truck series. We're currently first in regular season points, which of course puts us first in the playoffs with our 7 wins. Next closest is Tug Hill End with 2 wins. Only a few races left. Somebody's going to lock in on points because there's only a few spots left, or a few races left. So we're in a good spot. Again, Grant Enfinger's only a few points behind us for regular season championship, though, so we have to beat him. That's our main goal today. To just beat Grant Enfinger, basically. If Grant Enfinger finishes ahead of us, we don't get those regular season points, and we kind of want those. Those are obviously 15 more points. And we got 7 wins, so it's going to give us a lot of playoff points. But the more playoff points we have, the better. So we'll see how things go. Kentucky isn't necessarily a track that I feel super confident at. Just because, like, I don't know, mile and a halves aren't really my thing. Loose setup, good. Loose setup is what you want, at least I want on these types of tracks. Yeah, it depends on obviously your driving style, but for me, the looser the car is, the better. I want to slide through the corner. That feels more comfortable to me. So we want to have a tighter setup where you don't really slide at all. The back of the car really just stays planted. But I'd rather have a little bit of slide. I want that. So I will say the screen that I'm playing on, which nobody can see because it's still recording. It's very interesting to get used to having such a bigger setup. It's definitely fun. So it looks more clear than ever before, and I can see it so much better. This is a giant ass screen. Giant screen. I don't know if I've recorded a video using the screen yet, so I don't think so. So this is good. I think I did iRacing one day with it, which we will have iRacing videos eventually. Of course, we got Emily's PC here, which is, I mean, it's her monitor. Goes with the PC, but everything's all incorporated into one big, very nicely done setup that we made. We totally don't have a sideways desk tray at all to make it all fit. But yeah, using that monitor from that computer, way bigger than the one that I had. And I'm looking forward to seeing some of the content that we make. Of course, we're doing videos together, which is part of a good amount of videos. And basically, we're doing each of us are doing one solo series. This is mine. Of course, you guys missed it earlier in the week. Emily's playing Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. I won the stage because somebody crashed behind me. Let's go. It's another playoff point. Yeah, make sure you guys go check that out. See Emily's playthrough of that. She's never really played Pokemon, so that will be cool to witness that. Of course, earlier in the week that video. So go back and check it out, both on X and on YouTube. But yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff going on with that. Channel changes, of course. And just to see what other content she does, because we're each doing basically one solo series, and we're doing one like random games. So show able to play some random games. We get some PC content. That's something we never really had on the channel because I've never played PC games. So maybe we can get Beam and G Drive. We need Beam and G Drive. I just realized that. Actually, I have that on my Steam account on my computer that doesn't work. So you can play Beam and G Drive. Oh my god. Daily Beam and G Drive videos. Coming soon. Be ready. Oh, we have an extra slot. We have an extra day on the schedule. I didn't realize. We can do Beam and G Drive videos together. That's a great idea. I cannot wait to get the reaction to that and how that's a good idea. Oh, Sheldon Creed trying to pass me. Nah, sorry, buddy. Not today, fam. That game is so much fun. We can download all the mods. It's gonna be good. I mean, I cannot wait to play Beam and G Drive. It's going to be fantastic. So far in stage 3 here, we're holding off Sheldon Creed relatively well. 1 lap to go on the stage. I'd like to pick up this extra stage point. Again, I don't really need more stages. I don't need playoff points and all this stuff at this point, but I mean, the more the better, just in case anything ridiculous pops off in the playoffs. You can never have too many points. I don't want to say I'm good on points. Against 7 wins and however many stage wins I've gotten. I don't want to sit here and say, nah, I'm good. Because again, I can always use more points, the better. Because, again, you never know. We go in the playoffs and get put in the wall every single lap. Like, you never know. So, we'll go here and we will take another stage win. Doesn't look like Grant Enfinger had a good stage 2. So I'm going to do 4 tires now. It looks like all the AI cars only do 2. Which is interesting. They tend to only do 2 tire pit stops in this game, at least in the truck series. For whatever reason. So we got a little bit of work to do now if we want to go up there and earn this race win. See what we can do. Again, if we can win the championship in the truck series next season, we don't have to do trucks. I really want to be done with trucks and Xfinity and purely focus on moving up to the Cup Series level. But we do have opportunities lined up for whatever vehicle we need if we don't win the championships. Of course, the goal of this series is to win the championship in all 3 levels, and we've not done that yet. Of course, 1 season of the truck series dominated it, but we did not win at Phoenix where we had to become the champion. So we're kind of just working on building up the points to get back to Phoenix. And then whatever happens to Phoenix happens to Phoenix. Everybody's even on points. Whoever finishes the best. So it's one of those things that, like, hopefully we can go to Phoenix and win. That would be ideal. But we still have a few races away from Phoenix. So it's going to be in a few episodes' time. Again, being done with at least one of the 2 levels would be nice. If we could finish trucks or finish Xfinity and really focus on Cup. But who knows? Again, I have lined up opportunities in both of those series to drive for a Toyota team, which is my goal. I would like to drive a Toyota. Everybody didn't know that. It's my go-to manufacturer to drive, but I'm weird enough to have my manufacturers line up across all 3 series to make it realistic. That's how real life is. Drivers aren't going to drive for Toyota and then drive for Ford and the other. So currently we got Chevy and both. Would be my last choice of all 3 manufacturers, to be fair. but it's whatever. All right, make this pass for the lead. Oh, lovely! Look at that, simply lovely. To the lead, 3 wide pass for the lead. Got by John Nemechek, got by Sheldon Creed. Making the new tires work. 4 laps to go here in the race. Check our tire wear. We're kind of back to where it was at the end of stage number 2. So, kind of not really like a net gain or loss at all. But it does help because we're on better tires. Because we're at where they would have been on tire wear to start the stage. So, I feel like we're in a good spot. We're kind of driving away from them a little bit. 69 left on the right front. Nice. So that's good. You can see it's wearing out. I mean, it went from 69 to 66 just turning in that corner. 65 actually. So the guys behind us have fallen back way more because their tires have just been completely cooked. Again, they probably took right sides only, so they should be similar, but I'd imagine it would be wearing slightly more because their left side tires are older, so it's going to hurt them a little bit more. 2 laps to go here. We did miss the bottom a little bit. Get back to the bottom now. We do got to be careful again with 61% tire wear on that right front. Again, we went from 69 to 61 just about 2 laps, so it's only going to start going down more from there, and significantly. We went down 2 more percentage through that corner. 69 now on the left front. That went down from about 73, so not as bad. White flag. All we got to do is make sure we don't spin it out. Basically, that's our goal here. Don't spin the truck. Somebody's in the pits. Not sure who. Here we go. Through turn 3 and 4. And the caution is out, so we will win the race. Of course, we took the white flag. So we don't have to go through turn 3 and 4. We just win the race right there. Let's do a burnout. I don't know what to expect here at Kentucky, but I guess winning Kentucky is what to expect. So we'll take it. Win number 8 on the season, I believe. I think win number 8. All right. Yeah, 8 wins, 51 playoff points. We're ahead of Grant. We are ahead of Grant Enfinger by a decent amount now. 608 points to 571, and we're going to Eldora next, which is a good one for me. Eldora is one of my best tracks. I don't think I've lost Eldora in this game, so that's good. We're going to Eldora next with the trucks. Try and keep that 100% win rate going when we go there. Your team has momentum. Lovely. So let's switch now to the Xfinity Series. And we will go from there. We do have 4,669,000 nice dollars. So that's good, which does absolutely nothing in this game because you can't spend money, I think, besides buying a team. So it doesn't really do much outside of that, but whatever. We're going to hop into the Xfinity Series, though, and see how we're doing with that. Again, put the loose setup in the car. I don't want the tight setup. I want the loose setup again. Like I said, you want it to be, at least I do, I want it to be loose around the track. That's all I had to say, and then I was just like, wow, but I'm not going. Yeah. I don't know where I was going with that one, to be fair. Alright, so here we go. What the hell? My car wanted to take off for a second. We were flying through this corner. Alright, so we are cooking. The question is, will we do better than we did in the truck series here in the Xfinity series? I'm not entirely sure what to expect. You know, it's one of those things that it could be a good race. It could be a bad race. 16th is definitely worse than qualifying 9th. I will say that. So already, not as good of a start, but they're gonna make up 5 spots here to get our goal, but I want to be up there winning races, winning stages. I think we can do it in Kentucky. Again, I think we did well in the trucks. Only a few more spots to make up. We went from first, 9th to 1st in 1 lap, so can we go from 16th to about 7th or 8th here in this 1 lap? That would be ideal. And genuinely, we have pretty much done that. We jumped up to 8th already. Harrison Burton down low. I'll block him. Don't want to let him pass. Anthony Alfredo there. Brennan Brown. Bro Cook. Alright, Riley Herbst in front of us. Michael and I with a wild move to the top. Chase Briscoe was just pull it away. Chase Briscoe absolutely dominating in this game. I mean, Briscoe and Cindric, as they did in NASCAR Xfinity Racing in 2020, just the 2 best drivers in the field by far. I mean, they absolutely pulled up, so makes sense. Of course, Cindric won the championship that year, so have him obviously pull up like that does make a lot of sense. Can we get by Chastain and go at least into 2nd? I don't know if it's going to be doable here. We're going to find out. Could send it here in the bottom. Am I going to? Absolutely. Don't want to make contact with him. Don't want to become like an enemy or whatever. We're good. We'll take 3rd in the stage. 16th to 3rd. 4 laps isn't terrible. I would have liked 2nd, but we'll take 8 points. Could be worse. I don't want to pit. I don't know why I did that. Do not pit. Alright, here we go. Green flag back in the air for stage number 2. Riley Herbst's a good launch on the outside there. Chastain next to Briscoe. We're going to make it 3 wide for the lead. There we go. Lovely move to the race lead. And we are cooking. Alright. Keep the car towards the bottom. It is washing up slightly. Those tire wear is a little bit worse than we had at the beginning of stage 2 for the trucks. But remember, the trucks, we did only do 1 lap of stage 1 before the caution came out. So tire wear was not as bad in that. The car is definitely sliding up the track. It still feels a little too tight. We can loosen that up in a pit stop. I just get a little nervous loosening it up in a pit stop like that because I tend to spin it out late. I have cost myself some positions in races previously. I believe actually the last race that we did in the Xfinity Series. I believe that was Kansas, I think. Maybe it wasn't Kansas. I don't know. Whatever track was a mile and a half, and I kind of spun it towards the end. Did cost myself. It's either in that or a few races ago. I don't remember. But I know there was one that I cost myself at the very, very end by spinning. So, don't want to do that here. So I don't think I'll loosen it up too much. It's a little bit of an adjustment. And we'll be back cooking. Alright, 2 laps to go. See what we got here. Feeling relatively good. Tire wear 60%. So kind of what we were close to at the end of the truck race. So I'm obviously going 4 tires. I don't know if the rest of the field will go 4 tires of fuel. I will go 4 tires of fuel. I don't know if they will. We're gonna find out here in just a lap or 2. Oh, little mistake there onto the apron. Got a decent lead over Briscoe, 1.1 seconds. Feeling pretty good about that here at Kentucky. So here we go. Come down and cross the line to win stage number 2. All right. So let's pit. We're gonna go down on the wedge a little bit. I don't want to do too much wedge adjustment, but just enough to loosen it up a little bit. One thing I'm interested to say while we're here are one interesting thing to say while we're here at Kentucky is it will be interesting to see if Kentucky ever makes a return to the NASCAR schedule. Of course, 2020 was the final year we've seen Kentucky on the schedule. Of course, we know for 2025 that it will not be on the schedule. But it'll be interesting to see if it does make a potential return. You know, we've seen some tracks make returns. Rockingham coming back. New tracks, of course, Lime Rock for the truck series. So it's not like it's out of the realm of possibilities to see it, you know, come back. But I just don't know. You know, other changes, we're going to see trucks at the Roval. That's going to be fun. And also trucks at New Hampshire. Looking forward to that. You know, looking forward to going back to that race. 3rd year in a row going to New Hampshire. It's going to be quite cool. Slightly different seats. So that'll be fun. So that'll be cool. Brennan Jones, you gotta move, buddy. You gotta move, fam. Almost spun him out for the race lead. 10 to go here. A lot of contact as we come to the line. There we go. He's going high side. Lovely. Force him back. Noah Gregson to the bottom. That's my teammate, but it's also Noah Gregson, so like I don't really give a fuck. Oh my God, Chase Briscoe. We're back to 4th. That terrible corner that we had. Chastain right there. We're going to go dive down to the bottom, clip the grass a little bit. Oh my God. Oh my God. Chastain is right there. Whoa. We almost spun there. That would have been bad. All right, here we go. This is a good battle. Let off the gas a little bit on corner entry now. Feels like the car is going to need that. So we can't full throttle on the whole track. Draft behind Gregson, cut down low. He goes to the high side. Okay. we are here. We're going to slide up the track in front of Gregson, back to the lead. 8 laps to go. Tight battle here for the race lead as well. Gregson lets off a little bit. We're going to actually go full throttle through the corner here in the middle. It is possible still. Close to the wall there. Run the high side. I hit the wall. That is not what I need to do. Didn't damage the car though. All right. 3-car battle for the lead. Gregson, Chastain, myself, not far behind Riley Herbst and Chase Briscoe. All right, here we go. Herbst right there. That goated looking Supra. Down to the bottom, I'm going to clip the grass a little bit, slide up, hit into Gregson. Don't like that bump, don't care. Awesome. If I'm going to wall somebody for the win, it's going to be Noah Gregson. I will send him flipping to the infield. I don't care. Overrated bump. All right, here we go. Okay, into the wall. Maybe I'm the overrated bump. Chastain there. He's going to block me in from taking the line that I really wanted to through this corner. That's fine. Get a little bit more of a run going middle. Chastain right there. A lot of contact. A lot of contact with Chastain. Cut down in between him. Noah Gregson up next. Push him all the way through the corner. There we go. Just 5 laps remaining here. Gregson goes high, I go middle. Able to make the move now, but Gregson's gonna have a good run. Gonna go up the track here, a little bit of a block. He falls back a little bit, all right. 4 laps to go. Battle seems to have settled down a little bit. Everybody behind fell back, and Dizon Ross Chastain 1.2 seconds behind. Riley Herbst 1 second. Noah Gregson a half a second back. That was a good line for us. Going middle seems to have kind of helped stall it out a little bit for us having a good run. Again, the thing to keep in mind is we have the freshest tires. We did pit for 4 tires. I don't think everybody in front of us necessarily did, so their tires could just be going away more than ours are because they're falling back here these last few laps. Chastain's back to 1.8, Gregson back to 1.5, Herbst 1.5 as well, so could just be tire wear kind of setting it up. We can see our tire, it's not great. 49 on the right front, car is really sliding, it wants to go around here just a little bit, so gotta be careful with it, but I think that we're in a good, solid position. We can make it work around the track here with just a few laps to go in the race. All right, going middle again. Keep that cooking. Here we go, down the track, cross the line. We're gonna take the white flag, and we are good. Means the race is official no matter what happens. Slight contact with the wall there. There's potential that that type of contact could bring out a caution. Oh my god, this car is going away. I can see how everybody else is struggling. I'm struggling with these tires. I only imagine how Herbst and Gregson and Chastain are going, because I mean, I'm cooked. I'm hitting the wall quite hard. Here we go. Come down the track. I don't even want to risk it. Middle of the track. Cross the line. Let's sweep Kentucky. Again, I didn't have high expectations going into it. I don't remember if Kentucky's a track we did good at with the trucks in the first season or not, but it doesn't matter. Here we are. Giving us more playoff points. almost the perfect episode. Chase Briscoe did win stage 1 here in the Xfinity Series, but we won stage 2. We won the race. First, we swept the stages and won the race in the Truck Series. So feeling good, feeling good, feeling real good about where we're at. Let's take a look at the standings. Next up is another Xfinity Series race. The next episode, we're going to New Hampshire. Let's go. We're going to New Hampshire. I'm excited about that. It's a fun track to race. It looks like we're going to have a lot of Xfinity races coming up because the next truck race is Eldora and then Michigan. And Xfinity doesn't go to Michigan or Eldora, but they do go to Darlington. So then you're probably going to have 4 or 5 just Xfinity races back to back, which is fine. Standings here in the Xfinity Series, we are in a good spot. The regular point standings, we are ahead by basically one race over Chase Briscoe, who is yet to get a race win. Playoff standings, Ryan Sieg has 3 wins. Also, Cedric Harris and Burton each have 2. Michael Annett, Justin Allgaier each have a win. Chase Briscoe, Brennan Jones, Noah Gregson, Anthony Alfredo, Riley Herbst, and Jeremy Clements all in the playoffs currently, but without a win. Tracks coming up for us. New Hampshire, good track for us. One of the tracks I'm pretty good at. We have Iowa, which we already won earlier in the season, part of our 4-race win streak that we had at one point. So feeling good about that. Then we have Road America, which is a road course. I'm very good at road courses. Then we have Watkins Glen, another one I feel good about. Then we have Dover, which is hit or miss for us. Daytona should possibly be a win. Darlington, very good track for us. Richmond probably is going to be a loss. But honestly, we have 9 wins. I mean, we could have 10, 11, 12, 13. I would say there's a good chance we have 14, 15 wins before even entering the playoffs. And then I'm in the first round of the playoffs. We got Bristol, Charlotte Roval. Those should both be wins. And then we have Martinsville. We could end this season close to 20 wins. Like, it's not out of the realm of possibility. But either way, thank you for watching. We'll be back next week where we take on New Hampshire and possibly Iowa for the Xfinity Series. So see you guys then.